Hello. Pay no attention to your immediate surroundings, because stuff has happened. So what's up? It is the best kind of proclamation. Scottish music duo The Proclaimers, most famous for their song 500 Miles, have been taken off of the coronation playlist for King Charles. That classic coronation playlist. Almost definitely there's a Spotify clone of it already. So yeah, they want to walk really far, but they're not going to walk to the coronation playlist because it turns out that they have anti-crown sentiment among them. Hilariously, the thing that got them removed from the playlist was the fact that they supported somebody who jeered and interrupted the proclamation of King Charles. So the Proclaimers are being removed from the coronation playlist because they supported the interruption of the proclamation. Hey, fuck the king. What if we spent millions of dollars to throw a massive party for colonizers? Love me some monarchy. Leadership by divine right is a thing that totally makes sense. The crown! It is a lot of Twitter bullshit, and I'm sorry. So we know that Elon is a moron, but he finally made good on actually removing the legacy blue check marks from verified accounts on 420, because of course he did it on 420. But then for some reason, some random celebrity still had a check mark in which Elon said that he was paying for them himself, because reasons. And like, that's pretty stupid, but even stupider is that he had a bunch of his own fanboys coming after him being like, what happened to equal representation for everyone on the platform? Why don't you pay for my Twitter blue? It's beyond parody. Anyway, so that's stupid and all that happened, but then a bunch of random accounts started getting blue check marks again, seemingly like any account over 1 million followers, including dead people. And the blue check mark says that you've purchased Twitter Blue and have a verified phone number. So apparently dead people bought Twitter Blue. And then just kind of continuing the stupid, the whole NPR PBS debacle where Twitter labeled NPR as state-affiliated media. Well, they have solved that problem by completely removing the state-affiliated media tag from every account, including actual state-affiliated media. We did it. We've solved the problem. It's an actual dumpster fire, and I'm sorry that I keep talking about it, but it's wild. Are you trying to get an abortion? I have a pill for you that you can still get via the mail, because the Supreme Court has chosen to not allow immediate restrictions on mifepristone, the abortion pill. Basically what happened is there was a judge in Texas that wanted to try to put limitations on the abortion pill that's been in use for quite some time. It's just nationwide ban from one judge. Cool. Anyway, it was challenged, obviously, and it went to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court's like, we're gonna hold off on that one for now. To be clear, it has not been struck down. We're now going to watch it go through months or years of legal battles through more courts and eventually find its way back to the Supreme Court. And once there, like with the current suite of judges, I mean, they might just do the thing. So like, yay. Restrictions on a thing that wasn't even in question to be restricted are not going into place immediately. What a victory. How much do you think it costs to run ChatGPT every day? No, really, like think about it for a second. Just kind of stew on that one. All right, you ready? It is estimated that it costs $700,000 per day to run ChatGPT. Microsoft is working on some like AI chipsets, and like there's other companies also building out specific AI computer chips to try to bring this cost down, but given the amount of work that has to happen to actually run ChatGPT, it's a little pricey. Now, if that sounds like a lot of money, like they have to run this on a ton of hardware, and here's something that you may not know, but probably do know, or at least it would totally make sense. You know how like every company is suddenly coming out with AI assistants and AI-driven everything? Those are not all different AIs. It's just all ChatGPT, like all of it. Virtually. The company that runs ChatGPT, OpenAI, they have a system to allow other companies to just bake ChatGPT into other things. And so like all of these companies that very suddenly have like AI friends and AI assistants and whatnot, it's just all funneling back to ChatGPT. It's literally all the same thing. So now imagine how much money it would cost to run all of those requests. And like just one more quick general reminder that ChatGPT, it's not actual AI. Like all of these things are not actually intelligent. They're just word predictors. They are simply computing what the most likely next word is. There's not even, like, that's what's happening. That is not intelligence. Intelligence is not just stringing words together. If intelligence was just stringing words together, then are humans the only intelligence ever? That's not, I mean, but still, lightning round. A cohort of trans folks in Tennessee are teaming up with the ACLU to sue over anti-trans legislation. Mark Zuckerberg is not ruling out the possibility of future layoffs, even though they've already done a bunch. Apparent President Joe Biden is apparently going to announce his re-election run as soon as this week. Here's the weather. Among the fighting that's currently going on in Sudan, there has been a shelter-in-place order for Americans on the ground there. TikTok will apparently be bringing the hammer down on climate change denial content. Google CEO Sundar Pichai took home $226 million in 2022, despite having laid off thousands of people. Extremely video game Dota 2 has had a massive update that expands the map by 40% in size, among a whole bunch of other huge gameplay changes. And finally for today, so Netflix is shutting down their DVD mail service, and the CEO of Redbox was like, I wish they would let me buy that. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode of Stuff Keeps Happening. Head to stuffkeepshappening.online for sources, bonus content, and a remote control. That's what I saw. My name is Endeavorance. I'll be back on Wednesday. Take care and be well.